Hello students. So today in this video we are going to discuss different kinds of formulas and functions which we can use in MS Excel 2016. So let's start from the first function, that is used to add values. We can either write the formula or the function to add values. So here first we have taken an example to do it with the help of a formula. Addition. The simplest Excel addition formula calculates the sum of numbers and returns the result. So it's a basic and simplest addition formula in which we can add values. Okay, how to do it? First you can see in the first example here 5 plus 10 plus 42, and in starting we have used equal to. Okay, so in this way, just by pressing enter key we can add values. The second method of using this addition is just as you can see in the second method here. Okay, in the second method we have taken values in first column A. Here in A1 5, A2 10 and A3 we have 42. So to add these values we can write formula like equal to A1 plus A2 plus A3. Then just by pressing enter key the values will be added. So this is the method how to use formula to add values. Now the sum function can be used also to do it. Okay, here in the formula we used plus operator, but in function we cannot use plus operator. There is no need to use plus operator. Okay, so how to do it? With the help of a function. The name of function is sum, as you can see here. So use sum, this function. For example, we have values in A1 5, A2 10 and in A3 we have 42. Then to write this formula is equal to sum in bracket, write the references A1, A2, A3 bracket close, and then press enter key. Then result will be displayed in A4 here where this formula is written right now. You can see the result. Okay, now second method of using this sum function is like this. Here we can write equal to, after that sum, function name, after that bracket start, and then A1, after that colon, then A3, the last reference that we have to add, up to which we have to add, then bracket close, and then press enter key. Now result addition of all these values will be displayed here in place of this sum function. So these are the two methods in which we can add values. Next, come to the next operation, that is subtraction. To use subtraction we can write like this, as you can see here. For example, 18 minus 5 minus 1 will provide, after pressing enter key, will provide the result of this expression. We can also write it in another way like this, equal to A1 minus A2 minus A3, and press enter key. So this is the method how to use subtraction formula. Now to do it, now we can multiply values just by using formula and also function. So first method here you can see to multiply 4, 10 and 2. We can write equal to 4 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 2. Then press enter key, then result will be displayed in place of this formula here. And then we can also use this formula in this way, means write equal to A1 star A2 star A3 and then press enter key. Here the result will be displayed in place of this formula. Now we can do it using the formula. To multiply numbers we have product formula, then write here we don't need to write star operator. Here we don't need to write star operator as we have used in formula. We can simply write this function like equal to, then write the function name to multiply. The name of function is product and after that A1, A2, A3 and bracket closed. Then press enter key. Now these values will be multiplied using this function. So this is the method of using function and previous one was to use formula. We can do in any way that we like. Now to divide numbers we can write the formula. We can do it like this, equal to value 1 divided by value 2 here. In the first example you can see result will be displayed here. And to do it with the help of formula in another way is to write the references, write equal to A1 divided by A2 and press enter key. The result will be displayed here. Okay. And then this is the next function to find maximum value. So max function is used to return the largest value from the supplied set of numerical values. How to write it? Just write the function name. After that write start bracket and range of cells, then press enter key. In this way you can see the first method is like this here. This is the range from A1 to A6. Total values 11, 15, 20, 33 and 55, 79. Okay. Then here in B1 we can write this formula in this way, like equal to max bracket start and then first range, first value and then colon and then last value, last reference and then bracket close. After that we have to just press enter key. Then the result will be displayed in place of this formula. As you can see in this example here the value 79 is the largest one. So result 79 has been displayed here. Okay. So this is the way we can use maximum function or max function to find out the maximum value. Now sorry. Next, to find minimum value we can use min function. Min function sorry. Min function can be used in the same way as we have used max function. To write min function, start from equal, after that write min, in bracket write range from A1 to A6, in between we have colon and then bracket close, then press enter key. So you can see the minimum value here is 11. Out of the given values 11 is the minimum value. So here the result has been displayed of the min function. This is the way you can use min function to find minimum value in MS Excel. Now the next function is to find average. Okay, to find average we can use average function. So what is the method? How can we use average function? Average function can be used in the following ways. For example, you can see we have given a data here from A1 to here A5, means 8, 7 and 9, 6 and 10. You can see now we have to find average. Then we can write average from function like this, equal to first method average, after that bracket start, then range from A1 to A5 we have to find average, and then press enter key. Then just by pressing enter key we will have result here. You can see 8. 8 will be the average of the given set of data. In second way, we can use average function like this. Okay, we can write all the values in average function, then press enter key. Result will be displayed. Result will be same. As you can see here, this is the result. This is the same. Another way, supply all the references here in average function. You can see A1, A2, A3, A4 and A5. Then press enter key, and then you can see the result is same. This is the last method to use average function. Write two cell references and combine these cell references with the values itself. Okay, then press enter key, you will have the result, same result over here. Okay, and next function is the count function. Count function generally counts the numeric entries and date from the given set of data. So here we have data in example A5 text false and 45 NA, and then we have this one and this one. We have to count number of numeric entries. We have written here formula like this, function like this. Count function will count the numeric entries here. Write equal and then count function name. After that start bracket, then provide range. Here we have A1 colon B5, then bracket close, press enter key. To result is 0. Here you can see result is here result is in C4 we have 4. Why this is 4? Because from A1 to B5 we have this value is numeric, after that second numeric value, after that third numeric value, and last one B5 is also a numeric value. Then total we have 4 numeric values. So therefore count result will provide us 4 value. Okay. And we can use this count function in another ways, in different ways, like this and like this also. Now next is date function. Date function, the Excel date function representing a year, month and day, returns an Excel date. How can we use? We can use this like this, date, after that year, comma month, comma day. So we can write here in this way, equal to date 2019 semicolon 1 semicolon 4. The result will be the date here. Now next is GCD function. So the full form is GCD is greatest common divisor. This function is used to calculate the greatest common divisor. Okay, or we can say HCF. Write this function like this. Suppose we have to find GCD of 1 and 5 here. 1 and here 5. So write it like this, equal to GCD, after that in bracket numbers with comma, then press enter key. Now we have the result. Here you can see A1 A1 is the result. So GCD of 1 and 5 is 1, and second example, equal to GCD 15, 10, 25, and then press enter key. The result is 5. So GCD of 15, 10 and here 25, we have 5 GCD, and we can find the GCD of any numbers. For example, 0, 8 and 12 will be 4, and GCD of 7 and 2 will be 1. Okay. Now next function is LCM. LCM function, it's used to find out the least common multiple of 2 or more supplied integers. Okay, so how to write this function, we can write LCM number 1 comma number 2 and up to any number of values we can write here in the bracket. So to find LCM of 1 and 5, write equal to LCM 1 comma 5, then result will be like this, 5, and equal to LCM 15 comma 10 comma 25 will be, LCM of 15 comma 10 comma 25 will be 150, and we can also find LCM like this, equal to LCM 0, 8 and 12 will be 0, and LCM of 7 and 2 will be 14. So in this way we can find GCD and LCM of the numbers. Now to multiply numbers, as I have discussed earlier, we can use product function. Product function can be used in the following ways, like write the numbers in between the brackets with the function name like this and press enter key. You can write range of values like A1 comma A5 in bracket up with the, in addition with the function name, and we can also write it in the following way, numbers along with the cell references. And here is another way of using function, product function, values in bracket with cell references, the result will be same. Now power function. Power function is used to calculate power of any number. For example, here you can see equal to power 2 comma 3 in bracket will calculate 2 to the power 3 here. So result will be 2 into 2 into 2 equal to 8. Here you can see this is the result of the power function, 2 into 2 into 2, 3 times. And power, we can also use here references in this power function. So we can write equal to power A2 comma B2. So here power will be B2. Here A to the power B2. So here value A2 is 5.5 and power of this power will be 3. Then result 5.5 to the power 3 will be 166.375. And the same way power of 2 will be, the power is 0.5 of 2 here, A3 comma B3, we have used cell references here. Result will be 1.4142135562. This is the result of power function. So in this way we can use different functions to calculate values. Now next function is SQRT. SQRT function calculates the square root. Now how to write it? Write it's SQRT and then provide number in the bracket like this, equal to SQRT in bracket 36 will provide as result 6, because square root of 36 is 6. And we can also supply here in bracket those cell reference. Here we have written equal to SQRT and A2. You can see here A2 we have 5.9 and the result of this value will be 2.4899156. The square root of 2 in this value 5.9 will be this one here, or you can see right we can calculate the, we can also use a function within a function like this, equal to sqrt of power 4 comma 2. So here first inner function will be evaluated, the result of 4 comma 2, here 4 to the power 2 means 4 into 4 will be 16, and square of this 16 will be 4. The result should be 4. Here you can see this is written here 4. So this function can be used to find square root of the given numbers. Here sum function, as we have discussed in starting, sum function is used to calculate the sum of values. So we can use sum function in different ways. For example, we have a range from here a1 to a5, and we can supply this range in here in this function. So equal to, we can write it equal to a1 comma a5, then press enter key. So we will have the sum of all the values will be like this 35. We have result 35. So this is the simplest way of using sum function, and we can also use the sum function in these different ways, and in all the ways we will have the same result 35. Okay, so all these are the functions which we can use in MS Excel.